can start. So let's do this. Let's have a good game night. No, no being called into work again. So it means we get another free game night. Hi, Tim. How's your foot doing? How and more important, how are you doing? Hello, my sweet, colorful feathers. I love you so much, my dear. Yeah, no one can stop us from saying this, you know. Because we know a certain someone probably is trying to, but won't let it stop us. Okay, doing okay. Thanks. Got stitches out today. Got new cast for another 8 weeks. So it's just so they're just continuing the healing. Hey, Steve Areno is here. Hey, Steve Areno. Hi, Coffer. They took bone from my skin to fuse my foot, so it has to heal. Oh, yeah. That sounds painful, but at least they're doing what they can to help get your foot healed. No, I don't know how to, E-Main. Yeah, good. Well, actually, Steve Areno, there's 3 mods in here. I thought it was Coffer. Is it Kaler? Yep, 3 mods. But if you're trying to look for someone who can help you cut a whole pineapple, E-Main, you know, there's probably some others that could help you. There's probably videos on it. I'm sorry for my foolishness. Well, as long as you're not trolling, E-Main, you know, you know, you're good with us. As long as you don't troll, you're good. Yes. See, See, Colorful Feathers is telling you to look at the Google. Google probably has some good things. See, it was too hot and muggy. We're starting to cool down here during the nights. It's like, it'll become the 80s during the afternoon. Now, it said it was 86 today, but it was cloudy, so, it was cloudy for a good bit, and then it became sunny, and then it started raining. This weather is weird. Favorite color? Taylor, my favorite color is red. Hi, Skylar. Well, that was more than a double drop. There was 48 in here. Now there's 21. But I mean, that's still a lot, but that was more than a double drop. We're heating up here. Days getting longer in the middle of summer. It doesn't get dark. Oh, now I would know that there would probably be some kids out there that would love to, probably stay out there until 11 o'clock at night. I think I've heard in Alaska that that it probably doesn't get dark. It probably gets dark for like maybe 2 hours. It may get dark from like 1 to 3, and then at 3 o'clock it gets light again. It's crazy. Yep, Colorful Feathers. There was 48. Now there's just a fourth of that. I have a huge crush. Really? I thought you've got a huge crush, even though I thought you had somebody though. No, I don't. He called me easy. Okay. Yeah. Who's who's this Romeo crush of yours, Skylar? Oh. His name is Skylar. How about that? Skylar and Skylar. If you were together, Skylar, with this person, it'd be Skylar and Skylar. Skylar loves Skylar. Shan and Decent Guy know how to slice a full pineapple. Oh yeah. They've got different ways of doing it, but it's different. Hello, good evening, Doctor Who. Skylar. Oh, there you go, Skylar Miller. So think about this, Skylar. If you ever married that person in the future, you'd be Skylar Bolt, Skylar Bolt Darcy. But I said I know that you're still in school right now. So I said I know you don't want to be thinking about that. Let's see. Me, yeah, me, yeah. I hope they show up too. It would be nice if they did show up. These days, you never know who's going to show up. He likes me back, but he just broke up with his girlfriend. Oh, so maybe he's going to break up with his girlfriend and then ask you out, Skylar. Maybe that's the plan. You saved me from watching a cringe movie, Champagne and Bullets. Welcome back, Kaylor. Um, Well, hey, yeah, I said that, I keep thinking and everything. I keep thinking this, Steve Areno. I'm like, sometimes he calls me at the last minute. I said, is he gonna call me at the last minute? I said I always have to wait until his work time and then wait 15 minutes after to make sure that he's not being a no call, no show. I said that's why I'm always like, this is why I always come on this late and everything, because I keep an eye out. I mean, I would hate to be doing a stream and he would text me in the middle of it and be like, "You want to work for me?" That would be a bummer. So I'm saying, so I said that's why I wait until, you know in case he calls, which would suck. Then I wouldn't be able to do a stream and I would save the trouble. No, he's not ready yet. He left. Oh, sounds like maybe sounds like maybe his girlfriend broke up with him. As far as I know, Steve Areno, I'm supposed to be doing it tomorrow. Yes, on edge, waiting for this hack to see if calls in. Well, Doctor Who, he's not. I mean, he's not gonna call in and everything. He. I mean, he starts his work at 10. If they haven't called me yet, then I don't think they're gonna call me. At least not tonight. But we'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, though. Oh, she was the one that broke up with him. Okay, so he's probably gonna need a little time to heal then. Oh, okay, yeah. You got I was going to say that you guys, you know how you were here. Well, Tim was not here the other night, but Doctor Who and Steve Areno were. Um, you I was told, to fix Jonathan's little problem. Well, I went to Jonathan's page and he's not he's not hidden. He's not blocked. He's been unblocked. I don't know what he meant, but I don't know why he's saying he's blocked, but he's not blocked. He's not blocked at all. Oh, well, I mean, think about it this time, Skylar. If it's meant to be, he'll come to you. They say if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Well, actually, yeah, JMFC, yes. I looked at JMFC 1981 and I went to the three dots on his channel, and one option was hide this user. I thought, wait, if he was hidden, it would say unhide this user, but it says hide this user. So I said, I'm not sure what Jonathan's talking about. I don't know why he thinks he's blocked, but I mean, according to my, according to what I looked at tonight, he's not. Gotta go. He is texting me. Oh, all right, Skylar. Good luck with this guy, and we'll see you again soon. Yeah, I figured much better. Yeah, I did plan on telling this colorful, but I said I thought I'd wait until everyone got in here. Yeah, enjoy the texting. I mean, this should be fun for you. Yep, yep. Just be yourself, Skylar. And if it's meant to be, he'll come to you. Just give him. I'm sure he'll get to you eventually. Just give him time to, grieve over the breakup of his girlfriend. Rusty trombone. Now who's that? I'm not even I'm not even sure what you two are talking about. I don't know who Rusty Trombone is. Oh, or when the Saints come marching in, I remember, I remember my music teacher. I remember he sang it like Louis Armstrong did in fifth grade. In that raspy voice. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Oh, I wanna be in that number where the Saints come marching in. I'm doing that voice. Choked me up a little bit. Oh, word up, 10,000 bees is here. Next to Tom. Well, I don't actually know Tom Waits. I said I just knew that Louis Armstrong sang in a raspy voice, so that's why. And my music teacher did it, so that's how I know it was done. I said I don't know if there's anything about Tom Watts. I don't know nothing about Tom Waits. Tom Waits is very raspy. What song? Hero, Spirit Stalker, Doctor, and the Beef. Ah, for the beef, you mean Steve Areno. I think they said, that they've recovered something from like, um, probably took place in like night in the night in the maybe in the teens of 1910 or 19 or not or somewhere in the 1930s. It's like, uh, they said that this was like a taping of Babe Ruth where he's like, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. You know how bad my voice sounds. My greatest game, my favorite sport of my greatest game in the world, baseball. They said that was Babe Ruth once. Oh yes, I was thinking 10,000 bees. I was thinking Microsoft Microman is next going to be Micro Machines. Yep, the Babe, the Babe Ruth. It's actually awesome, impressive impression. Thank you. And I remember how, and I remember when I heard the hearing, they were like, listen closely because his voice is hard to understand. Yeah, more than meets the eye for sure. Can you do a New Zealand accent? Oh, well, I was thinking New Zealand, but I think what I was thinking was actually, I don't know if I can do a New Zealand accent, but I was thinking of one thing, but I said actually what I was thinking of is more Australian. I said I don't know if I can do a New Zealand accent. I've not. I said I said now we have a friend from besides you, Tim. We also have another friend from New Zealand, Halfwit, but I forgot how Halfwit is understood. I mean, it seems like his voice is a little high, so maybe like hello there, hello there. I'm from New Zealand. How are you, mate? We go fishing today. Sounds good, mate. Meet you back later. That's the best of New Zealand I can do. Oh, yeah, Josh was from New Zealand too. Whatever happened to him? I don't know how that. I sound like Harry Potter? Well, I don't think. Yeah, Harry Potter definitely wasn't New Zealand. So that was probably bad. That was probably a bad impression. When in doubt, default to Cockney. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate the good try. Yeah, yeah, you love. Yeah, colorful. I mean, not only do you love me a lot, yeah, you love the I I know you mean when you say I love your voice, you mean my regular voice, the voice I usually talk into. Kia ora, that's how you speak Kiwi. Oh, see that I didn't know, but I love you a lot too, colorful feathers. Uh, let's see. Loads of great actors from New Zealand. If you can't do Cockney, talk gibberish. Hey, anyone can talk gibberish. Um, all you have to do is just mix a bunch of words that, I mean, a bunch of letters that aren't words, and just talk gibberish. Modifically, so I could why do not be blur in the See, anybody can talk gibberish. Default to jive. I don't know if I can do a jive turkey's voice. That's not gibberish, that's Cockney. I thought gibberish was just mixing a whole bunch of letters together and saying things that's not a real word. I understood it. Hello, mate. Hello, Gov. That is sort of, I think hello, mate, and hello, Gov. That's probably Australian right there. Apples and I thought it was comparing apples to oranges, not apples to pears. Michael Caine is 100% pure Cockney. See, I'm not familiar with him. I'm not familiar with him, so I cannot do one with him. I said, just sit, just sit tight, you guys. David Bowie is like, I think a pony is 200 pounds and a monkey is 500 pounds. Well, when you pay in pounds, that's a whole lot more in U.S. money. Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne. All aboard for story time. And then they lived happily ever after. The end. Georgie, too. I don't know if I don't know if I did a good Ozzy Osbourne accent, but I said I did what I could. Yeah, so many accents. Northern accent. Oh, when I was up north, people up north had trouble understanding our southern accent. remember, we're trying, I said us up north, we're trying to check into a hotel once in one state. They're like, I can't understand your accent. Can you please say that again? I mean, Cockney slang, PPK. A pony is 200 pounds, or bees and honey is money. Apples and pears and stairs. Dog and bone is phone. Oh, it snows on and on, etc. Okay, eels and bangers for breakfast. I wouldn't want to eat an eel, especially an electric eel. Electric eel could kill you. I'd be careful. All right, it is 11 o'clock now, so we're at 26 minutes in this stream, so I said probably I'll let you know when we hit the 30-minute mark, because maybe we could start there if you guys were ready on the 30-minute mark. But that means that we've got 3.5 minutes for anybody else to start off. Did we leave off on a full survey? You almost left off on a full survey, Steve Areno. Your last question on Saturday was a 7-answer question. I said, we've got some short ones, we've got some long ones. I said, be ready, because, I mean, we're going to be taking trips, from long ones to short ones, taking turns. It's not microwave oven or microwave or micro penis or Microsoft. It does. I mean, this first question doesn't even have micro in it, so your micro answers won't be there. Yeah, it's kind of like name something. I remember seeing like one of these, like the uh, family fortune one. I think, like, fast money. First 3 answers this guy gives were turkey. Oh, well, hold on. You said you're the only one that's ready. I need to get a ready from everybody before we start. So Colorful Feathers says she's ready. Who else is ready? Giant Peach and James. Yeah, James and the Giant Peach. Good movie. Spirit Stalker is ready. 10,000 Bees is ready. Let's see. Who else is ready? Steve Oreno. I think he's saying he's ready. And yeah, so just need to get one from, just need to get a ready from Doctor Who. If Doctor Who is still in here, oh yeah, Tim's ready. Now we just need one from Doctor Who. Ooh, no, not giant bag of skunk poo. Help us if that was ever an answer to something. Hold on. Doctor Who says hold on. Okay, we hold on. Okay, well, it looks like we're all ready, so let's do it. Let's play the feud. All right. Name. Okay, let me read the question first, and so I'll understand it. Okay, here we go. All right, we got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something Alaska has more of. Has more of what than most other states? Alaska's got more of what than any other state? No, it's actually not fish. Not fish. Ice. Okay, there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker and Colorful Feathers and 10,000 Bees and Steve Areno. There you guys go. Snow or ice, the #1 answer. Most of you said ice, but there you go. So snow or ice, #1. Trees. I think I'll give that to you, Tim, for land or forest, #2. Land or forest, because trees are in a forest. Eskimos. Nope, not Eskimos. Yeah, we got the cold weather, but not just cold weather in general. We got the ice, but not the icebergs. Hairy women. Well, there is a certain woman on this survey. Of course, you don't see that. You don't. She's on the survey, but you don't see her today as you usually did back when this game was made. Let's see. Hairy women. No. Okay. We've got the ice. We got the. Okay. No, not pigeons. Not polar bear. Not mountains. Grizzlies. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Wildlife or bears, #4. Wildlife or bears. Now just need to get 3, 5, and 6. It's not boos or penguins or mountains or glacier or ice truck drivers. Not reindeer or bears or sea otter. Not a sea lion or orca or a lot of lizards. Not beavers in Heather's jacket carrying patrol bombs. Oh, I'm sorry, beavers in leather jackets carrying patrol bombs. I was like, what? Yeah, I said Heather's not even in here yet, and you already getting on her. No, leather jackets. Not narwhal, not puffin, not naval vessels, not salmon or flannel shirts, or seagull, or wild salmon. Now, yeah, polar bear can be considered. Well, yeah, for polar, yeah, it could be. Not criminals on the run, or Steven Seagull, or a ship. Wouldn't be criminals on the run or criminals in prison. And it wouldn't be igloos either. There might be a busty woman bundled up tight and everything, but you'd have to give the name of her. You'd have to give the name of the woman. Let's see. Not coat or snowmobiles. Not bobcat or golf course or hunting. Not guns either. Yeah, a cold woman, but I mean, you got to give the woman's name though. Yeah, there you go, Steve Areno. That's who I was looking for. Sarah Palin, #5. Sarah Palin. She was very well known when this game was made, and now she's barely in the spotlight today. Okay, let's see. So we've got, okay, you just need 3 and 6. Yeah, remember, she can see Russia from her house. Let's see. Not rainbows or axe. Not unicorns. We got the woman question. Not snowmen. I don't know. 10,000 Bees. Do you live in Russia? If she can see Russia from her house, she can see you. I'm the dude flipping. Oh, well, if you're the dude flipping the finger and everything, maybe she is seeing you. Oh, you go. Oh, that's. Oh, now I bet Tim is actually really serious that we can see a volcano from the house. Hopefully, hopefully that volcano does not erupt a whole lot. Otherwise, house might be destroyed. And I would hate for that to happen. Let's see. Not a seal or a board game. It's dormant. Mm, I'm learning. Yay. Yeah. They say, yeah, they say that, Family Feud can teach you stuff. Well, they say Jeopardy can teach you stuff more, but, Family Feud's just a whole lot better. Gives you more chances. At least my version does. A four, okay. I did, Spirit Stalker, I did give Tim the, forest answer, land or forest, which was number 2 when he said trees, because I said trees are in a forest, so, yeah, we've gotten that. Tim will be fine as long as Oprah doesn't want his land. If Oprah knows what's good for her, she'll give Tim land. If she's giving everyone a car, she needs to give him land. She'll go up to Tim, be like, Tim, you win land? Oh, no, it's okay, Spirit Stalker. Sometimes, it's hard to, know what's up there and know what's not. All you need now is number 3 and number 6. Let's see. Sacrifice a sheep to please the volcano gods. Northern lights. Well, there's something about lights. There's something about lights, but not exactly northern lights. But there's something with light that you could do. Okay, question is, name something Alaska has more of what than most other states? Not exactly a wolf or Christmas lights. Those aren't the lights I'm looking for. Uh, Not aurora lights or Christmas lights, though. This is something you could get. You wouldn't get this just at Christmas time. You could get this any time of the year. It would help warm up outside too. What is something in the weather that can warm you up, or make it or well, no, it wouldn't make it colder, but that can warm you up? Not exactly a heat lamp that it's not booze or gladiators. Yeah, sunny day. Yeah, there you go, colorful feathers. A sunny day, a sun or daylight. Sun or daylight, number 6. Sun or daylight, number 6. Now you just need number 3. Oh, hey, Woody's Outdoors is here. Hey, Woody's Outdoors. All right, you guys are just one question or one answer away. No, what else does Alaska have than most other states? I'm thinking one of these things. Well, we got the lights question, but there's something else in Alaska that Alaska has more of than more of than any other state. Number 3 is still there. It's just waiting for you to say it. It's not northern lights or free range ducks or salmon or coats or tuna, though. Not giant microwaves and not moose. Not Mighty Key muffler stores or whale or beef either. Not cruise ships. All right, a hint for you, Tim, would be this kind of sometimes, um, uh, people call this, sometimes people call this black gold. Some people call it like black gold, Texas tea sometimes. What's something that you could look at as black gold? Yeah, oil or a pipeline, number 3. Oil or pipeline, number 3. That is oil. That is what people look at as black gold, Texas tea. And hey, I learned that from a cartoon that I used to watch and everything. See, shows can be baby shows can be educational when you're a child and you remember what they say. All right, Red Lobster oil. What'd he say? He said chest bump. Oh, that's for really good sex. Oh, interesting. All right. Now, that question was a 6-1. This one's a 7-1. So this one is going to be a little bit harder. But let's see how you guys do with this one. We got the top 7 answers to this question. Question is, and I believe there's going to be a few hard ones on here, so do your best, guys. Top 7. Name something you believe in even though you've never seen it. What is something you believe in even though you've never seen it? Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. God. God or Jesus. That's the number 1 answer. God or Jesus. Okay, Doctor Who and Colorful say ghost. Yeah, ghost or spirits. Number 3. Ghost or spirits. There's the first wrong answer, not Sex Pixels or punk. Yeah, ghost and spirits were the same answer. Let's see. Grunge. Nope, not grunge and not chupacabra. Not Santa, not Bigfoot, not elves. Not a goblin either. Not Skinwalker or an orc masturbating. Not a meth of a tooth fairy. Not a tooth fairy on meth. Nope, not a dinosaur. They say dinosaurs were extinct years ago. I believe in Woodies and I've never seen him or her. Well, too bad you weren't on the survey, 10,000 bees. You could have made that number 8. Let's see. We've got God's been said by Spirit Stalker Steve Areno, but she did not say religion. But and like I said, God and Jesus was number 1, but religion's not there though. Just drinking straight water? Nope. Drinking Diet Coke. Oh, there you go. Steve Areno just got one. Miracles. Number 7 is miracles. You got one, Steve Arenos. Number 7, miracles. Not a white picket fence. Oh, hey, Robert. I was ransoming thinking you might be on, and you are. What? Hey, your instincts were telling you right. All right, let's see. Where else are we on? Huh. Not a giant microwave wearing a raincoat, but that would be something very, very interesting. I would like to see that. I think I would like to see that. A fairy? Not a fairy, but colorful feathers. That's a good one. I like that answer. No, not Robert's giant webbed feet. So not fairies either. Not a troll or a leprechaun. Not winning a lottery ticket or a mermaid. Nope, doesn't have anything about hot moms being taking over. Fairies wear boots, and you gotta believe me. No one said I didn't. I mean, no one said we didn't believe you, Doctor Who. I want feet that can grow. Thir- Not 3006 revolver. Robert, the question is name something you believe in even though you've never seen it. What's something you believe in even though you've never seen it? So far, we've got God and Jesus, ghosts and spirits, and miracles. God and Jesus was number one, ghosts and spirits were number three, and miracles were number seven. Not a vampire and not Santa Claus. Santa Claus has been was guest. My mom. Hey. Oh, your dad? That I am a good boy. Well, yeah. I mean, nope. It wouldn't. They don't have anything about any monsters or anything. They just have ghost. I mean, yeah, spooky ghost. Yeah, I mean, ghosts and spirits have been there for a while. Dirty Sanchez. Who's Dirty Sanchez? Okay, there you go. Colorful feathers. You did it. Heaven or angels. Heaven or angels. Number four. Heaven or angels is number four. But not Cupid's or the power of negative thinking or love. Not Dodgers. Mm. Not a square football. Soulmate. Okay, there you go, colorful feathers. You've done it again. UFOs or aliens are number two. UFOs, aliens, number two. That just means all you need now are five and six. Getting a rusty trombone for some Wendy's? No. Not bugs with guns. Oh, hey, 1SP. I saw you on this afternoon. I was not able to get on though, but I was watching in the background and I was watching until you started buffering. Shancamp's not in here right now, 1SP. Hmm. Illegal immigrants? No. I would be thinking that's something you probably would see. Something you believe in even though you've never seen it. Well, maybe a form of MAGA, but not really MAGA or time travel or love. But number five and number six are some pretty weird answers, though. I don't believe in them, however, I see too many. It's not the devil, not dragons. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I saw her there, and I was like, And I was like, I was going to say hello. I said I was just kind of busy getting ready. And then you started buffering. So I was like, okay, forget it. Uh, Leprechauns. No, I think it's there, but not. No, it's not there. It is not there. Twin Turbo is swapped Vega. Okay. Hints. All right. Spirit Stalker wants hints. I said 5 and 6 were going to be hard to get. Number 5 would be like, this is what Isaac Newton discovered. Isaac Newton discovered this. Yeah, he discovered gravity. Number 5 is gravity. And number 6 is, well, nobody would say that they would, well, I'll tell you, the first word is honest, but nobody looks at them as honest anymore. They look at them as corrupted now. You know, they say honest in this answer, but more people look at them as corrupted. Yeah, but if they're politicians, then they're probably in the what? They're probably working for who? The they're probably working in what part of the what part? Like they're probably working for who? Yeah, the government, honest government. That's number 6. And I remember that I was going to say that I did not show you the last question for the first answer we did. These were the first answers for what you see in Alaska. And then over here is what you believe in, even though you've never seen it before. All right. Okay, this one could be a little bit of a hard one, but it does not have many answers. So you can probably breathe a sigh of relief that it's not going to have many answers, but it's going to, a few answers are going to be very tricky. All right, here we go. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name a reason women watch football. Name a reason women watch football. Handcamp requested me on Instagram and Facebook. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. There you go. Spirit Stalker. It's to be with her man. The number 1 answer, to be with her man. Steve Areno says, that's not, well, you could say one thing for them, but it's not exactly their ass. Commercials, okay, there you go. Good commercials, number 5. One SP said because they like it. Yeah, there you go. They enjoy the game, number 3. But it is not to party or just being social or have tight buns. Not the halftime show or boozer because it helps them with the ironing. Not eat or cheer or drink cokes and kick rocks. They're not looking for their idol. They're checking out the players because they think the players are what? Not Slurpees or shoulder pads are cute. Not to eat salad. Not eating pot. Okay, not eating or drinking anything. There's no eating or drinking in this game, or in this survey, I should say. It's not to gamble or to bet. Allows them to pick nose unnoticed. Nope. To enjoy what commercials that aren't funny. Nope. It's not barbecue. Yeah, they think the players are attractive, or they think the players are hot. Number 2, the players are hot. Now you just need number 4. Oh, and there you go. Robert and Colorful Feathers Creature, they both said it. Yeah, they are cute. That would have been another answer too. No, not Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce is not in this game. Travis Kelce's not in this game. But number 4 is going to be tricky, though. Let's see if you can get it. I'll be surprised if you can. Strong, sexy beast, Sniffline. Nope. Yeah, they are sexy. Not their Spank Bank material or the Super Bowl. Not that they want to be spotted on TV either. I don't understand this. I don't understand number 4, but that's why I said you'll have a hard time getting this one. It's not to zone out or to guess the coin toss or pick up Johns watching the game at a bar or drinking beer, or it's a championship or a home team. They're probably partying down, but if they're partying down, you know, what are they, where are they partying? And where are they partying too? Not playing charades or working or to learn how to kick a ball. Home run is baseball, colorful feathers. Silly. Not free chicken wings or a bar or bars or a championship, or to gamble on the game, or to tailgate or bar hop, or to go to bars and restaurants. That's not where I was looking. That's not what I was talking about when I said somewhere. This somewhere is a place you would not expect to bet on football games. Not to smile and wave. Excuse to get hammered and show your cheese. No. Not in jail. Sport. Yeah, it's a sporting event, but they don't. But remember, why are they watching it? It's not in the casino or YMCA or make the man and his prostitute look great or a stadium. What I mean is this is a very, very real weird place that you wouldn't think about, you know, even betting on football games. Why would you when you're enjoying yourself doing this? And not a staring contest or church. Not to jack up or park or church, strip club, bedroom. Nope. But it's somewhere around the house. Sometimes it's a spa. Okay, what's another word for spa? Well, or okay, there you go. Swimming pool. There you go. 1SP. They watch football because number 4. They are in a pool. They are in a pool. Number 4. They're in a pool. That's the one I said was going to be hard to get. Number 4. They're in a pool. I didn't understand number 4. I did not really understand it. I'm just like thinking they're in a pool. I don't get it. Oh, this will be fun. This is a good one. This is going to be, oh, don't worry. If you think these questions have been hard, this is going to be an easy one for you. A pool is for fantasy leagues. Oh, okay. To yell at the parrot in the living room cage. No. All right. Here we go with this next question. This question, it will be easy. Top 4 answers to this question. Name a holiday whose true meaning to kids is no school. A holiday whose true meaning to kids is no school. Okay, there you go. There you go, 10,000 bees. Or I'm sorry, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Christmas, that's the number 1 answer. Christmas, number 1. Not Easter, though. Oh, yeah, here comes Colorful and Robert with Christmas as well. Spirit Stalker says Thanksgiving. There you go. Thanksgiving Day is number 2. President's Day, Robert says. Okay, there you go. President's Day is number 3. Now I just need number 4. It's not the New Year or Labor Day. Well, they're already out on the 4th of July, so it wouldn't be the 4th of July. Not New Year's or Thanksgiving. So it wouldn't be New Year, wouldn't be Labor Day, not Cesar Chavez Day, and not Halloween, not veterans or memorials or Valentine's Day, not Martin Luther King Day, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. Nope, not him. National Adopt a Gerbil Day. Okay, there you go, Robert. You got it. Columbus Day. Columbus Day is number 4. We never got Columbus Day off at school, but I know some people do. But that is what it was, Columbus Day. Anybody get Columbus Day off when they were in school? I did not. I never did. All right. Now, you know, after a short 4-answer question, we're going back to we're going back to going back to. Oh, okay. I was confused by that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's this one. No, nope. This is not a full answered question. This is just the 6th answered question. Top 6 answers to this question. Name something mother-in-laws are notorious for criticizing about their son-in-laws. Name something mother-in-laws are notorious for criticizing about their son-in-laws. Not that he nags. Not that he nags. This is something about mother-in-laws do to their son-in-laws. Jobs, okay. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. He has a lousy job or no cash on him. That's the number 1 answer. A lousy job or no cash. Okay, not the wife in general. I don't think they'd say anything about their daughter. I can't accept everything, 10,000 Bs. You got to be more specific. We got jobs. There you go, Robert. He's a lazy bum. Number 2 is he's a lazy bum. Dress. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. His looks or his clothes. Number 3. His looks or his clothes. Got to be more specific about their lifestyle. We got the money part. Well, something about a babysitter, but, I mean, it's, but what else about the baby? What else about a babysitter, Not gambling or drinking beer or cheating or poker or driving a big car or a tight wand. Yeah, he could be irresponsible with one thing, but you got to give the actual word. It's not a cheater, not a body typer comes home later, has a hickey on his neck. Yeah, he does have a lousy job. I mean, no cash. See, not immature playing video games or sperm on the walls and windows. We've got irresponsible already, said Colorful Feathers. Colorful Feathers, sweetie, we already got that. No good at spending time with Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Number 5, no help with kids. No help with the kids. Number 5, no help with kids. Farting or raising kids wrong or spending Pampers money on Taylor Swift front row tickets. Yeah, okay, so Colorful Feathers would have gotten it too. No help with kids at all. Because her irresponsible in supporting the child answer, yeah, that would have gotten no help with kids as well. He's a juggalo, no. Cooking beef, no. Face tattoos. Only made 3 touchdowns in a game instead of the standard 4 touchdowns in one game. No, and he's not pissing in the wind on a wonderful day like this or keeping secrets. Or he might keep a secret from his wife, you know, but I mean, when the mother-in-law finds out, he's going to get, if the mother-in-law finds out, he's going to get an earful. Not that he's quitting his job or getting drunk. Not spends all the food money on pot. Not that he's an alcoholic. He doesn't have the he doesn't have wears dress better than her daughter. No. But it's not that he smells a bit funny either. He doesn't chew cigarettes. He doesn't smoke or drink. But what's some other things? He loves to travel. No, okay. He may love to travel, but he's not traveling anytime soon in this survey. It's not body odor or has unibrow or wears high heels better than her daughter then. No cross-dressing in this one. No cross-dressing in this one. I'll tell you that right now. There's no cross-dressing in this one. Now, it's not being bisexual or that he doesn't go to church. Wears girdle better? No. Who lays in the... No, he didn't do that. He didn't lay in the wet spot or cut off his GPS ankle bracelet or never believe in God. He's not... Why would you dress the microwave appropriately? Not being rude to the neighborhood either. Never broke up with his girlfriend before marrying his daughter. Well, almost, Robert, almost. He didn't break up with someone, but he might have done another thing. Not exactly having an affair, but he has had but he's had what? Well, not that he doesn't have a cheater, but he has some what? Well, I wouldn't dress my microwave like a slut. What would the neighbor think? He smells like not having a love child, but he does have some people that he might call his. You know what do you call your, you know, once you break up with someone or once you divorce someone, you know, you may have some what? Lover. Not lover or concubine or friends. There you go. He has ex-wives. That's one of them. He has ex-wives. Number 6. He has ex-wives. And now number 4 is just a you know, down the road kind of, you know, some people like it, some people don't. Ex-wives, not ex-husbands. No, number 4 is not about his love life. It's about just his life in general. You know, how he may treat the wife or how he may treat the family or something. No, it's not that she caught him using her favorite lipstick. Drives a Buick blasting his Limp Bizkit CD. No, he's not a wife beater, but Robert did get it. Rude. Yeah, number 4. He's not nice at all. Number 4 is he's not nice at all. There you go. There's your answers right there. He's not nice at all. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. This is I can't wait to see what you guys have for this one. I cannot wait. Let's see what we have. Let's do this. Top 7 answers to this question. Name a phrase or expression with the word daddy in it. Name a phrase or expression with the word daddy in it. Big Daddy. Okay, there you go, Colorful Feathers. Big Daddy. Big Daddy's number 3. Not Daddy's home, though, Spirit Stalker. Not Daddy, please. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Daddy's little girl. Number 6 is Daddy's little girl. Daddy cool? Nope. Nope, Steve Areno, not Daddy cool. Not Daddy stop hitting me. Not no Daddy no. Not Daddy's cool, but you're kind of close to one, 10,000 bees. It's not Daddy's cool, but they use another word for it. Not Crawdaddy or Mac Daddy. It wouldn't be Daddy. Why are you touching me? Your daddy's choice. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. A sugar daddy. Sugar daddy. Number 2 is sugar daddy. Now all you just need, well, that all you really need is the odd number ones. You need number 1, well, actually, you got Big Daddy, so you need number 1, number 4, number 5, and number 7. And one of them is not Daddy Dearest or Daddy Mac. Not Daddy needs a spanking. Here's Daddy. Not here's Daddy. Not old Daddy either. Cool Daddy? Not. All right, there you go, Steve Areno. Daddy O. Daddy O is number 7. Daddy O is number 7. Not Daddy is the B for or Salty Daddy or Daddy's Choice. Number 1, 4, and 5 is what you got left to get. Not Black Daddy. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. You did get one. Daddy Longlegs. Number 4 is Daddy Longlegs. Now you just need 1 and 5. And 1 or 5 is not Rude Daddy or P Daddy or Bad Daddy or White Daddy Jim. Not Daddy's Choice and not Small Daddy. Not Farting Daddy either. No, it's not Daddy's Short Dick. Not Hot Stepdaddy sticking out under the car pinned. Gotta go get ready for work tomorrow. For work, troops and PPK and peace and bees. No, it's not. It's not Hot Daddy, not Steph Daddy, and not Puff Daddy or Puff Daddy. Yeah, but bye bees. Hopefully, you'll get to join us again tomorrow night. It's not Wild Daddy. There is something that starts with there. I mean, there is a phrase in there that does start with a W, but got to get that question right, and you got to get number 5 right to get on to the next question. Where Daddy? Not Where Daddy. Not Working Daddy. Not Why Daddy Why. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. You got it. Who's your daddy? That's the number 1 answer. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? That's the number 1 answer. Now you just need number 5. Daddy Cool maybe have been the best song, but it's not the survey. Not White Daddy either. My daddy is named Samantha. Not two daddies. Not you are not the daddy or smart daddy or crazy daddy. My mommy's name is Greg. Are you sure that isn't turned around, Robert? Sure that's not reversed? Not mad daddy. There is one more daddy phrase in there, but you know, you got to figure out what it is. What's number 5? It's not daddy issues. Nope, I grew up confused. Yes, daddy. Yeah, yes. Daddy's lover. Not daddy's lover or oh daddy. There is a word before it that's two words that you know has a daddy phrase in it, but what is it though? Not super daddy or daddy's home. Seems like daddy of hard survey questions. That's probably what it feels like right now, but let's see what the dad but soon you'll be able to soon get what daddy has. Not crawdaddy. Not Trump daddy. Daddy instincts. No, not daddy instincts or granddaddy. But granddaddy's a pretty good guess, I think. Not Cushy Daddy or Daddy's Adventures. Not Daddy Love Pain. Or, yeah, not Granddaddy. Not Stepdad or Single Dad. Yeah, Single Daddy, I should say. Not Prescumptuous Daddy or Daddy's Day. Not Pimp Daddy. Okay. Spirit Stalker's asking for a hint. Number 5 is a two-word. It is a two-letter first word. There's one in there, and the first letter is 2 words. What would be a 2-word thing that would go in front of the word daddy, to be a daddy expression? You would have to, I said, it's also something you'd see on a stop. It, the word in front of it is something you'd see on a stoplight. You would see, not my daddy or pimp daddy or daddy's office. Something you'd see on a, what would you see on a, what expression would you see on a stoplight that would, yeah, there you go. Go Daddy. Go Daddy is number 5. Go Daddy. It's go Daddy. Go Daddy is number 5. All right. All right, let's see here. Okay, hold on. Now, we did this one the other night, when Heather came in, the 5-answer question of something a woman gets tired of carrying. Do you guys want to do that question again, or do you want to skip that question? Do you want to do it again, or do you want to skip that one? Spirit Stalker says skip. Colorful Feather says another one. Skip. Steve Areno says skip. Okay, you guys are saying skip that question, so we'll skip that question and go to the next one. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a good one. For all, I said this will be easy for some of you. All right. Top 4 answers to this question. Question is, we ask 100 wives, name something your husband does after eating a big meal. What does your husband do after eating a big meal? There you go, Robert. He belches. Number 2, he belches. He doesn't fart, but he belches. Now, he doesn't smoke. Well, okay, there you go. There you go. Let's see, hold on. There you go, Spirit Stalker, and there you go, Robert. He sleeps or lies down. That's the number 1 answer. Spirit Stalker says he watches TV. Okay, there you go. He watches TV, number 3. Now, you just got to figure out what number 4 is. It's not poop or drinking wine or beer or pee or triple clogs the toilet or screams. He doesn't drink beer or talk or want sexy time or slap his wife or clean the dishes. We've got watch TV, not read newspaper or complain or drink coffee or have Bible study with wife. He does something else. Now, he doesn't yell. He doesn't play with the dog. And he doesn't call somebody on the phone. He doesn't chat with anybody either. He doesn't play video games either. Not talk on the phone like a little schoolgirl. So it's not the phone. And we've gotten that. We've guessed phone. So phone's already been guessed. Games has already been guessed. Not pick his nose or go for walking, though. That has not been guessed, but that's not the correct answer either. Not taking a bath. Not mow the yard. Not drinks delicious Buffalo Trace products or house chores. Not walk the dog. Family Feud with me? No, not Family Feud with me. If I was on the survey, it'd be an honor, though. Let's see. Not washing any dishes or talking to the children. Watches cat videos instead of looking for a job. Well, no, he doesn't do that. I mean, he's watching TV, but it does say he's watching TV, but it doesn't say he's watching cat videos, though. Clue, okay. Co- um, Colorful Feathers is asking for a clue. Okay. Um, my clue for you would be when, which one was it? Was it Spirit Stalker or was it Robert that said it? Um, about, going to the, from Robert was saying, like when, if they go to the bathroom or something, well, there's something that they're going to do something in the bathroom, but I mean, they have to do it, to go to, to go, you know, what would be something that they'd have to do to, make sure that they can go that they can go? What would they have to do? If they need to go, then they're going to, then they're going to what? They had to get to, they'll have to do something first, before doing this. I would show it to you, but I'm not wearing the thing that can show you. They have to they have to let, a little thing. I mean, they have to let a little something go, you know, go undone. Yeah, unbuckled, but also when you're unbuckling, you're also you're also taking pulling down what? You're pulling down what? Yeah, you're no, well, you're pulling down your underwear, but well, yeah, you're pulling your pants, but to do that, but to pull the pants down, you would have to do this to them. What first? You would have to do what to your pants? You would have to what to get it down? You would have to, well, not exactly zipper, but the other part. You have to do this to your pants. You have to. You don't. I mean, not exactly change them. You just have to make sure they're what. Yeah, unbutton. There you go. Undoes his pants is number four. That's what he does. He undoes his pants. Number four. That's all he does. Undoes his pants. Oh, this okay. This I think this question will be easy. I think you might enjoy this one. So let's see how we do with this one. All right. Top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name a state that probably has more or okay, top 6 answers. Name a state that probably has more cows than people. A state that probably has more cows than people. Not Idaho, but there you go, Spirit Stalker. Texas. Texas is the number one answer, but not Idaho and not Ohio. So not Idaho, not Ohio, not Utah, not North Dakota, not Montana, not New Mexico, not Arizona either, not Alabama or New Mexico either, not Arkansas. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. Wisconsin is there. Number 2 is Wisconsin, but not Delaware, though. Not Delaware and not Indiana. Not Tennessee. Not New Jersey either. Okay, there you go. Uh, there you go, Robert. Oklahoma. Oklahoma's number 6. but not Oregon, not Pennsylvania, but Kansas is there, Robert. Number 5 is Kansas. Just need to get two more, number 3 and number 4. It's not Florida, it's not Kentucky, it's not California. So far, you've got Texas, Wisconsin, Kansas, and Oklahoma. What else is there? Just 2 more. It's not Maine, not Louisiana, not Michigan, not Mississippi, not Minnesota, not Missouri. I know that's what you meant to say. It's not New Hampshire, not Missouri. Not Vermont, not New York, not Utah. Utah was already guessed. Not Washington. Not South Carolina or South Dakota, but you're getting close. You're getting close. Getting close to one of them. Not North Carolina. Not Florida. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Nebraska. Nebraska is number 3. Nebraska. Now you just need one more, and that's number 4. What could number 4 be? Number 4 is not Connecticut. Cuba. Is Cuba even a state in the United States? It's not Washington. You're not even guessing correctly. You're answering answers out of the state. This is in the United States, Robert. This is in the United States. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Iowa. Number 4 is Iowa. There you go. There you go. Those are the states that probably has more cows than people. Ah. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I'm just looking at these. Okay, here we go. Okay, top 7 answers to this question. Here's the top 7 answers. Now, those were states, so these ones will probably be a little harder, but let's see how you do. All right. Question is, name a reason you might hear from relatives you haven't heard from in a long time. What's a reason you might hear from relatives that you haven't heard from a long time? What would the reason might be? They're not spreading gossip. Okay, there you go, Robert. They need money. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Need money. Robert and Steve Areno got it. They need money. That's the number 1 answer. Oh, excuse me. Spirit Stalker says a funeral death. Yeah, a death in the family. That's number 2. And marriage. Okay, there you go, Robert. Wedding is number 3. Oh, Robert also said funeral too, so he would have gotten number 2 as well. Not an issue. Not really an issue. Not everything has to be an issue. On the lamb, nope. A baby shower, no, not a baby shower, but you're close. You're close with baby shower. You're close. It's not a really well. There could be a family problem, but not. But you got to be you got to be specific of the family problem. Not a reunion and not a car extension warranty. Okay, there you go, Robert. That's what I was talking about. A birth of a child, not a baby shower, but a birth of a child. It's number 6. Not somebody having a crash or they're traveling. Okay, there you go, Robert. Celebrating holidays? Yep, holiday, number 4. Holiday is number 4. Now you just need 5 and 7. Not BronyCon. We got the new family member, not the Baptist missile or birthday party or pregnancy or paying tribute to Hulk Hogan. This was made way before he died. This survey was made way before he died. What else can I answer? What else do you think there is, Colorful Feathers? What else do you think there's a reason you haven't heard from relatives in a long time? If you haven't heard from them in a long time, what would be the reason for? Not intervention or gathering of the juggalos. Not a financial problem, actually. Not that they need a place to stay. Not a hidden grudge or anything. Okay, clues. Number 5 would be someone could be in the hospital for this, or someone might be at home, or the doctors. Lately I answered traveling. It's not traveling though. Number 5 is not brown chicken, brown cow. Number not okay, sick, dying. Okay, well, okay, there you go, Robert. Someone's ill. Number 5 is someone's ill. Someone's ill is number 5. And now, do you want one for number 7 too? You did? I'm not seeing Cancer Austin in on here. I'm not seeing that. That might not have showed up. Not graduation. Wanted to smash my phone. A reason they haven't visited. Yeah, it's hard to type. Yeah, a reason they haven't visited in a while. What? Yeah, cancer is sick. Okay. That would have been an ill disease, yes. I would have counted that as an ill disease. Now you got number 7. Not that they're too far. This one is just, this answer is just being, basically, this last answer is just being, a good person. What is a reason like a good person, might call? They might be thinking, well, not a family reunion, but they just might what? They might be what? Yeah, generous. If they're generous, they might be saying, "Oh, miss you." Okay, there you go. They're thinking of you. Number 7, they're thinking of you, and I think miss you would go with number 7, thinking of you. So there you go. There's your 7 answers to why that you might hear from a relative you haven't heard from in a long time. All right. Next question. We've got, okay. For the next question, we've got the top 6 answers to this question. Let me see what the question is. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Top 6 answers to this question. We ask 100 women, while on screen, okay, let me start that again. Top 6 answers. We ask 100 women, which on-screen actor do you think gives the best on-screen kisses? Or hold on. Is that what it says on screen? Maybe it gives the best on-screen sex, but I'm not sure. But let's see what we got so far. It's not K-pop or Leonardo DiCaprio, but there you go. George Clooney is there. George Clooney is number 2. But not Patton Oswalt or Keanu Reeves. Tom Cruise, okay, there you go. Tom Cruise is there. Tom Cruise is number 5. And Antonio Banderas, there you go. Steve Areno, he's number 3. Antonio Banderas. Not him, not Chris Hemsworth, though, or Denzel Washington. Not Brendan Fraser, not Emilio Estevez. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Brad Pitt, he's the number 1 answer. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt. Now you just got to get number 4 and number 6. Yes, Cute Potato. I appreciate that message, Cute Potato. It's not Kevin, but the rest of the answers, not Kevin Bacon or Ed O'Neill or Franco. Not Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, help us if it was Jeffrey Epstein. Not Dick Rambone or Eddie Murphy or Johnny Depp. Not Johnny Depp. Not Batista either. Not Jonah Reed or Nicolas Cage. Nope, not Depp. Yeah, the best on-screen kisses is what it is. And it's not Val Kilmer or Johnny Cash or Tom Hanks. We got Tom Cruise, but not Tom Hanks. Not Jackie Chan. Not Johnny Cash either. Hello, Dom Cole. It's not Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was just guessed. Not Robert Downey Jr. or Peter Weller. Not Matt Damon. Not Ben Affleck either. Not Tom Selleck. Not the Affleck goose. Not Chuck Norris. Not Gilbert Gottfried. May he rest in peace. But I'll go ahead and tell you right now that there is one person on this list who's dead. One person on this list between now and being on here is dead now. But it's not Gilbert Godfrey, though. Not Devon Swanner, because be yellow pudding pops. No, not Lexington Steele, George Strait, or John Wayne, or Harrison Ford. Not James Dean either. This person died just not too long ago. Not too long ago. Oh. Alright, there we go. No, it's not, it is not Prince. Not Gene Hackman either. Not Michael Jackson. This person died not too long ago. It's not Hulk Hogan. Not Ozzy. This person died probably almost 5 years ago. This person died almost 5 years ago. One person who's on here died about 5 years ago. That's what I'll give you right now. Not Buster Poindexter. Yes, a white guy. Not David Bowie. Not Robin Williams. He's been dead for more than 5 years. Clue. How about this? The person that used to play him on Saturday Night Live, you know, they might have him say something like, you know, yeah, Trebek, that's what your mother said last night. Who would they have saying that? You know, which actor would they have him saying that? Yeah, Trebek, that's what your mother said last night. Not Chris Farley or John Candy or Steve Martin. Who's famous for their mother jokes? Yeah, there you go. Sean Connery. Number 4 is Sean Connery. He's the one that died about 5 years ago that's on this survey. Now you just need number 6. This guy is still... Now, number 6, this guy is still alive. So keep guessing any alive guys. Because this guy is still alive, too. Connery's a silver fox. Or he was a silver fox when he was alive. Nope, not Sam Elliott. Not Sam Elliott. It's not Sam Elliott. Not Steve Buscemi. Not John Travolta. There you go, Steve Arena. You got it. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson. There you go. Mel Gibson. He's the one for number 6. Mel Gibson. Norman Fell hasn't been alive for about more than 25 years. He's been dead almost 30 years, you know. I don't know why you thought him. All right. All right, here we go. Top 4 answers to this question. If you're a sports fan, get ready. Here comes a sports question. Name somewhere sports fans go to get their news. Where do sports fans go to get their news? Yeah, this is like 2009, you know. Okay, there you go, Spirit Stalker. ESPN or TV. That's the number one answer. ESPN or TV. And there you go. Colorful Feathers said TV as well. And, well, Spirit Stalker said both of them. ESPN TV and Colorful Feathers said TV too. So both of you would get number one. Colorful Feathers also says internet. There you go. In internet. Internet is number two. Internet number two. Let's see. Let's see. Get the Colorful Feathers and Steve Areno said newspaper. Newspaper is number three. Now you just got to go to. Oh, and there you go. Colorful Feathers got it. Number four is a sports bar. A sports bar. That's where you go to get your news. That question went through. You guys got through that question really quick. That was fast. I know. I think she would. I think they said he. She was. They said she was saying something like, you know, Why is everybody booing me? Why is everybody booing me? All right. I said usually there's about a four answer question, but the next four answer question that we have was not completed. They did not do number three because they were running a little late on there and they didn't reveal number three. So we won't have a four answer question after these three big answers. Let's just see how we're going to do here. All right. This phone's at 19%, so let's see how much we can get through. I know we can get through 2 hours, but how much can we do? Let's see. All right, we got the top six answers to this question. Name something John Wayne did in all of his Western movies. What did John Wayne do in all of his Western movies? Well, he didn't smoke, but there you go, Colorful Feathers. He did ride a horse. That's the number one answer. He rode a horse. And there you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. He shot a gun. Yep, he fought or shot a gun. Number two. A cowboy? Not that he was a cowboy or got a blocked colon. Not that he was holding a gun. He got the fought shotgun. A hat? Okay, there you go. He wore a hat. Or Spirit Stalker and Colorful Feathers both got. Wore a hat. Wore a hat. Number four is wore a hat. Kiss ladies. Okay, I'll give you that, Steve Areno, for number five. He got the gal. He got the gal, number five. But not that he's drinking beer, though. Not that he was a bully. Not that he threw women he had a crush on in the lake. And not that he stars in Old West movies. Not that he sings. Not crop dust the cameraman. Well, we got we got that he fought and shot a gun. That was number, like we said, that was number 2. Kills bad guys. Well, you could say that he sort of kills bad guys, but I mean, it would be, but it would be like if he killed bad guys, he'd do it in like a what? Not that he was rough and tough and don't take no shit off Indians or acts like a sexist pig, but I mean, if he killed bad guys, where would he do it? He'd have he'd have to do it in a what? It would be a what? Well, he wouldn't have to go to bars to do it. I'm talking about he would have to do it in a what? They'd have to settle it in a what? They'd settle it in a what? In a gunfight, but that's what another word for gunfight. Another word for high noon. A duel, okay. Almost not the correct D word, but another D word. They had a what? They would always have to say, they'd always say the D word, as in, all right, you, this is a, what's the D word they use? This is a, you almost had it with duel. It's just another D word that's not the correct D word. Not duel. This is a 5-letter word. This is like a 5-letter word. All right, you. And then when this is the one they would say, for the first gunshot. All right, you. This is a, what would be the D word? It's almost kind of like artists do it. Artists do it and everything, They, for an artist to get started on their work, they'd have to what? They have to draw, and then you add an L on that word, and then you'll have an answer. Take the word draw, add an L on it, and then you'll say he had a. There you go. He had a drawl. Number 6 is he had a drawl. Now, just need number 3 now. I'm not sure how to explain number 3. Hopefully you guys can get it. Be easier if I could do it at home, but I can't do it at home, so I'm going to have to try to explain it the best I can to this one. Nope. Not the jailhouse. What is something else that he did in all of his Western movies? And I'll let you guys guess until you're done. Not that he saves the day. And if you get half the answer, I can help you in it. It's not genocide. Not gangsters. There's only one word that you could get for this one. It's not involving gangsters or bank robbery or eating beans. he wears something. Well, like we said, he wears a hat. Yes, he does. But he also does something else that with a W, you know. He does something with that starts with a W, and he has something with him. He walks, but you know, what does he do, you know, when he when he is a when he's just booting yeah, when he's moving in his boots and everything, he's moving in his boots while carrying a what? What did he always carry with him? Yeah, he's walking, but walking with a what? He's walking with a what? Now, the word I'm looking for is actually an S. He walks with a. What is something that that he carried with him? That starts with an S. He walked with what? Yeah, he walked with a swagger. Number 3 is he walked with a swagger. I didn't know how to explain the swagger one to you. Well, what do you guys think? We've got a 7-answer question and a 5-answer question. You think we can get those next 2 in tonight, and then we continue tomorrow night from there? You think we can get two more answers in with 13%? Yes, okay. Well, here we go. Here's the second to last one for tonight. Top 7 answers to this question. Name an occupation where a man can work with his shirt off. What is an occupation a man can wear with his shirt off? They can. What can a man work with his shirt off? What occupation? Lifeguard. Okay, there you go. Colorful Feathers. Lifeguard. And Colorful and Spirit Stalker both said lifeguard. Number 2. Number 2, lifeguard. What else? What others one can he walk with his shirt off? Lifeguard and swimmer are probably about the same thing. Oh, hey, Anise Chia is here. Stripper. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. A stripper or a dancer. Number 3 is a stripper or a dancer. A surfer? Not a surfer or a baby oil salesman, but there you go. Colorful Feathers. A model or an actor. Number 7 is a model or an actor. Model or actor. Number 7. Got a few more. Got 1, 4, 5, and 6 to get. Nope, not a chef. Not a chef. Not a bodybuilder or a weightlifter. Like, wait a second. Oh, no, not a bodybuilder, but you could do something like this. We got actor. Well, actually, it's not there, but there is a word that you could be. That you could get that you could be strong like a bodybuilder, but it's not a bodybuilder exactly though. Not a wrestler. Not a wrestler. Well, hold on. Wrestling is a what? Wrestling is a what? I could get you on one of these. Not a Zamboni driver. Wrestling, what would you say wrestling is? You would say, okay, there you go. An athlete. Number 5 is an athlete. Yeah, wrestling's a sport. In sports, they have athletes. The athlete, number 5. Okay, now you just got to get number 1, 4, and 6. Number 1, 4, and 6. What is another way? Yeah, that's it. It is a sports guy. Now, number 1, 4, and 6. What else do you think that they might do? You know, with their shirts off. I can give you a clue if you want a clue to this question about the rest of them. Not a bouncer at a leather bar, or a rock star, or boxing, or fireman. But you're in the right path and everything. Not a diver. Not a diver. Not gymnast either. We got the... No, it's not swimmer. Oh, hey, Kelly. Yeah, it has been a while. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Not a gymnast or a pro swimmer or a fisherman. Yeah, I always loved the games we played, and then it just kind of stopped. That kind of did suck. Not that lousy singer from Maroon 5. We've got sumo wrestler. I'm great. Got me a farm in the country. Oh, nice. Nice. Farm in the country. Nope, colorful feathers. It's not a rock star. Not a thirst trap influencer either. The games were a blast. Yeah, I mean, I would, but I mean, I don't have a PS4. I mean, it's usually my son who's got the PS4, and I'm not sure, if he'd like us, being, dirty on that. And I said, now if Rev started that back up or somebody else started that back up, then yeah, that would be fun. I wouldn't mind doing it again. Not Patrick Swayze. And there's my colorful feathers. Love you, my sweet. Patrick Swayze is an occupation, Steve Areno. You need an occupation where a man can work with his shirt off. Not an actor. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, I think he probably did play it on the computer. I said I could get my computer hooked up. That would be awesome. I mean, those games were a blast. Spirit Stalker wants a hint. Well, Spirit Stalker, they're all outside. These are all outside. These are all outside occupations. So, of course, they can work with their shirt off. Well, actually, Kelly, they're playing a game where they're playing Family Feud, and the question was, name an occupation where a man can work with his shirt off. Okay, there we go. There you go, Spirit Stalker. You got it. A construction worker. That's the number one answer. Construction worker. That's the first one. That's the first occupation where they go outside. Now you need number 4 and number 6. Oh, it wouldn't be a car wash. Wouldn't be a car wash or a hot cop. Not a roofer. You're close, Kelly, but not quite. A professional, not a professional tanner. Okay, you're close. Colorful feathers with carpenter or plumber. No, it's not that. But you guys are close. This person does kind of work on the house, but it's not really a roofer or a carpenter or a plumber. What they're really looking for is something that starts with an L. Wouldn't be a pool boy or minors. There you go. Yeah, a landscaper. Number 4 is a landscaper. And now number 6, well, number 6 for your hand is Kelly just said that she just got one in the country, you know. She said she got one in the country, you know. What did she say that she got in the country, you know? This is another occupation where they say, you know, that they can work with, yeah, a farmer. A farmer. Number 6 is a farmer. Now, I've got 7% on this phone. I don't know if we can do the 5 with a 7%, but how about this? We'll go with this question, and if we get down to 5%, I'll start giving you hints. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you? Yep, I'm toeless every day. That does sound good? All right. Okay, this would be the last question anyway for the night. Top 5 answers to this questions. Name a habit you think is hardest for kids to break. What's a habit you think is hardest for kids to break? Yeah, I did get over 2 hours. That is good. What is that? Not exactly sharing, but there you go, Spirit Stalker, or not Spirit Stalker, but Colorful Feathers. Overeating or sweets. Overeating or sweets, number 5. Not bottle feeding or blabbing on the phone or spitting. Playing computer games. Um, well, they're not playing computer games, Colorful Feathers. They're playing some kind of other game. Not TikTok challenges or tantrums or speak to when spoken to or listening. Okay, Steve Areno did get one. Biting their nails, number 2. Biting their nails. If uh, if they're playing now, they are playing something. Colorful Feathers in games, but it's not computer games. It's something else. Please. Question Kelly was, name a habit you think is hardest for kids to break. So far, you've got biting nails and overeating and sweets. Not twerking for cash. Okay, well, no, they're playing it. They are playing some kind of game, but they're not playing computer games. They're playing what kind of other games? What do people like playing? They like asking. You know, they want to play. You know, like on their on their on their system. You know, they might have a system that would be what, you know, you would on a system where you can play what kind of games. Yeah, video games. Playing video games, number 4. And now you just got to get number 1 and number 3. Number 1 would be when they're really little, and number 3 would be at any age. I'll tell you that right now. Number 1 would be when they're little. It's not cussing or dancing or crying or running. Not stealing dad's beer. Not partying pacifier. Not the pacifier, but there is something when they're a baby, though. You know, there is something else they do when they're a baby. It's not sleeping through the night, though, or being potty trained. Not yelling, not yelling or being loud or giving a bottle. But I said, you know, when they're looking for when they can't suck on a pacifier, you know, they may do what? If they want something to suck on, you know, yeah, thumb sucking. Thumb sucking is number one. That's the number one answer, sucking their thumb. And finally, number three. Number three would be they can do this at any age, you know. They may do this at all ages. They may even do it when they're an adult. That would be bad doing it when they're an adult, though. But this is something kids do, you know, the habit that's hard for kids to break. Some of us probably do it all the time to, to save our skin. What is something else kids could do? What's something they may do to, like, that they may have a hard word break, doing a word breaking? No, it's not bad words. It's not bad words. It's not swimming. Not picking nose or flipping plastic water bottles. Not trekking either. Not walking around. We got overeating. We got overeating. It's not biking either. Since I'm at 5%, do I need to give you the last answer or give you a hint to the last answer? Okay, yeah, not crying or a blanket. The last answer involves, you do this all the time and you can get in trouble sometimes if you're caught in one of these. If you're caught in one of these, you could get in trouble just for doing it. But what would the word be? You can get in trouble sometimes if you're caught in a what? Needing polio, no, not needing polio shots or sneaking around. But you could be in trouble if you're caught what? Not stealing or on the playground. Yeah, if you lie. Number three is lie. There you go. Number three is lying. And like I said, the phone, right here, the last of the five answers. Um, that's it. Now I was saying, like I said for tonight, that's it. That's it. But hey, as long as I do not get called in again, as long if we have the same, if we have the same luckiness that we had tonight, we won't get called in tomorrow either. So yeah, all of you have a good night, and hopefully I don't get called in tomorrow, and hopefully I will see you all again at the same time, which I need to make sure he's not going to call me, so probably about 10:15 Central Time is when we'll probably start. 10:15, 10:30, between 10:15 and 10:30. Until then, I bid you all farewell and good night, and it was good to see you again, Kelly, and for all of you guys next time. Yes, it was good to see you again. Now, as I'm saying, let me do my usual sign off, you guys. Until next time, much love, and until tomorrow night, hopefully, peace. Yep, bye for now.